Hey everyone, and welcome to day 18 of my horror movie review marathon, and I've got the Taking of Deborah Logan movie review. A woman with the debilitating Alzheimer's disease gets worse by the day, but could a demonic presence be involved? As far as the story goes, I heard a lot of interesting things about this movie, and it came highly recommended to me, and I know that it's currently on Netflix, so obviously I am binge watching this movie nonstop. I've seen it at least 6 times right now. I know it's crazy, but I feel like it's that good of a movie for me to watch it a million times and not even get sick of it, no matter how scary it is. A student is doing her PhD thesis on the effects of Alzheimer's on an elderly woman. With her film crew that she brings in to this woman's house, they discover that things are truly terrifying as the days go by. It starts off as a pretty good movie. They're slowly easing into what could potentially be something that you're not sure exactly what's gonna be happening around each corner that they turn, and you never really know how scary it is going to be until it eventually happens. The movie progresses in a way where you see the negative effects that this disease or whatever is going on with Deborah Logan, and you see her deteriorating. It's kind of an interesting story, yet I feel like it's something that I've seen before. I mean, we've all seen movies about like possessions and just crazy things happening like that, but I feel like this was kind of an original movie in a way, because there were definitely elements in this movie that I felt set it apart from the rest of like all these different possession movies. As far as the casting goes, you've got Jill Larson, who plays Deborah, and I'm pretty sure she was also that freaky old lady from Shutter Island. I thought she was definitely the best of the group. I mean, why wouldn't she be? She's pretty terrifying. Her line delivery, just the scenes that she gets, I wouldn't want to be near her too, especially when she goes down that road that we don't ever want to see, especially at night. And even though some of the acting from the other people in this movie was not the best, you've got the older daughter, who I felt like she had this comedic streak to her. She was like this lighthearted person in this movie, and I felt like she was at least decent, but not terrible. But you've got those punk-ass kids coming in this movie. Michelle Ang, she's like the leader of the documentary crew, and she's honestly kind of annoying. Like this one time where she's like mouthing off to one of her cameramen, and then all of a sudden something happens. I'm like, really? You're gonna go down like that? At least the guys were cool. I didn't really mind. The things that I liked about this movie, it actually was a scary movie. Like I said, I wasn't expecting the ending and the turn of events that had occurred. So I really wanted to go into this movie not really knowing much when I first saw it, and it gave a background of the main character and sort of relating that to what was going on with her in her current state. So I thought that was actually really interesting and cool to see that side of the story play out. The things that I didn't really like about this movie, at first I felt like this was like a horrific Lifetime movie with the filming style along with the kind of okay acting, minus Jill Larson. There was a lot of medical terms being thrown left and right. I don't really know that much about the disease, and they tried their best to explain it, but I felt like this was more like, I don't know, it was just like some of the things that they were doing. I just couldn't really get into it that much. I was into seeing the scary stuff. That's what I wanted to see. I didn't want to hear a lecture on Alzheimer's. No offense. I wasn't sure how medically accurate some of the situations in this movie were, and how the doctor was explaining stuff, because some of the stuff that was going down with Deborah Logan, that can't be the cause of Alzheimer's. I'm just saying. Don't be stupid, doctor. Overall, I would say that this was a pretty interesting movie, yet scary. It was intense, and it did have me jumping a few times, so I was definitely freaked out. So I would recommend seeing this movie because I know it will scare the pants off of you. I would give this 4 hearts on the heart rate scale. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of The Taking of Deborah Logan, and come back tomorrow for day 19 of my horror movie review marathon. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Child Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.